The so-called Gunthertuch is a Byzantine silk tapestry which represents the triumphal return of a Byzantine emperor from a victorious campaign. The piece was purchased, or possibly received as a gift, by Gunther von Bamberg, Bishop of Bamberg, during his 1064–65 pilgrimage to the Holy Land. Gunther died on his return journey, and was buried with it in the Bamberg Cathedral. The fabric was rediscovered in 1830, and is now exhibited in the Bamberg Diocesan Museum. History. In November 1064, Gunther took part in the so-called Great German Pilgrimage to Jerusalem, under the leadership of the Archbishop of Mainz Siegfried I, the Bishop of Utrecht William I, and the Bishop of Regensburg Otto von Riedenburg. The pilgrims, numbering some 7,000 people, journeyed through Hungary and then through the Byzantine Empire to the Holy Land. At Constantinople, the Byzantine capital, Gunther's imposing stature and his elegant clothes led to the belief that he was the Emperor Henry IV, traveling incognito. It is unknown how Gunther came by the silk. The Byzantinist Gunther Prinzing theorized that the cloth was actually used as a wall tapestry in the Hagia Sophia. Gunther von Bamberg died on the 23rd of July 1065 during his return journey at Sexferevar due to a severe illness. The other pilgrims brought his body home to Bamberg wrapped in the cloth, where he was buried until rediscovered on the 22nd of December 1830, when Gunther's grave was opened as part of extensive restoration works on the cathedral. Today, the Gunthertuch is exhibited alongside 11th-century imperial robes, the regalia and vestments of Pope Clement II and other items in the Diocesan Museum of Bamberg. Description. The cloth is woven using the tapestry technique. It is 218 centimeters high and 211 centimeters wide, showing a Byzantine emperor on a patterned background. He is riding on a white horse, wears a Byzantine-style imperial crown, and carries a miniature labrum on his right hand. The emperor is flanked by two Tyche figures, female personifications of a city's fortune. They are crowned with mural crowns and dressed in ankle-long yellow undergarments and colored transparent overtunics. The Tyche on the right, with a green overtunic, presents the emperor probably with a crown, while the left one, dressed in blue, holds the tufa, a headgear reserved exclusively for triumphs. Both figures are represented barefoot, a symbolic convention typical of slaves, signifying the submission to the emperor, or to represent the divinity as the goddess of fortune. Interpretation. The emperor was initially identified by the French Byzantinist André Grabber with Basil II, and his triumphal return from his wars against the Bulgarians. Modern research, however, has concluded that the cloth represents John I's Zemsks and his return in 971 from his campaign against the Rus, who had invaded and occupied Bulgaria, according to the contemporary historian Leo the Deacon. During his triumphal processions, Zemsks rode on a white horse behind a wagon carrying an icon of the Virgin Mary as well as the Bulgarian regalia, with the captive Boris II of Bulgaria and his family following behind Zemsks. The later account of John Skylitz's differs in some details in the description of the procession, but both sources agree that on this occasion, Zemsks rode a white horse, and the two Bulgarian crowns played an important role in the proceedings. Both authors also agree that one of these crowns was a tiara in accordance with the Gunthertuch's depiction. Older sources interpreted the two tiki as representing Roman Constantinople, or even Athens and Constantinople, the two cities where Basil II celebrated his victory over the Bulgarians. A different different proposals suggested, based on the color of the clothes, that they represented the blues and the greens, the two traditional demoirs of Constantinople. Modern scholarship, on the other hand, suggests that they may represent the two major cities captured during Zemska's campaign, Preslav and Dorostolin. It is significant in this context that these two cities were renamed into Ioannopolis and Theodoropolis.